As of recently, RuneScape has been seeing some of its highest player counts of all time. A lot of people attribute this to the influx of new World of Warcraft players coming into the game. However, unfortunately, I believe that's only partially the reason. Let me explain. The wilderness is more overrun with bots than it ever has been, and this goes seemingly unnoticed from the player base as well as Jagex. The first infected place I paid a visit was Black Chinchampas. There's an average of 4 or 5 bots in every single world, and most of the time if you try to kill them, they're able to auto-detect your combat level and immediately log out before you can even load the game after hopping worlds. The second place we paid a visit was the Wilderness Agility Course. This was a way easier spot to secure kills, due to the fact that there's aggressive skeletons that keep the players logged in, and the fact that this is 52 Wilderness, which expands the range of levels that I can attack. I would have to say on average these bots are carrying a little bit more wealth than the ones at Black Chinchampas. This next spot is also loaded with bots that auto-detect your combat level and immediately log out. And this is Lava Dragons, and I reckon the only way you're going to kill a bot here is if they log in right in front of your face after hopping worlds. And I would say on average the loot here is pretty decent, however I wouldn't consider the money per hour to be that great due to the fact that the player kill rate is relatively slow. And this next one takes the top spot. This final heavily botted territory of the wilderness is Rogue's Castle. This place is so heavily dense with bots training thieving. Oftentimes when you use barrage you can stack multiple targets up at once. At some point I was able to kill 3 bots in one barrage. Due to the fact that there's aggressive monsters that attack these bots, they're not able to use the technique of immediately logging out. However, they do deploy their own set of evasion techniques, one of which is escaping through this staircase. This can often buy them the 10 seconds they need to log out. The other is simply just turning their prayer off and self-terminating to the guards. PKing this bot farm could yield an easy 5 mil plus per hour. Honestly, this initially was supposed to be a video to expose this and put it on the radar so something gets done about it. And at this point, I'm sure there's no way Jagex is unaware of this. However, each one of these thousands of robots represents $13.99 USD, meaning if they were all to get banned, Jagex would probably lose hundreds of thousands of dollars in revenue. Although you can also probably imagine that these bots are driving the price of bonds up, as well as inflating the value of the in-game currency. So while you can, I would take advantage of this, make some good money, as well as incentivize their operation. And stay tuned, pretty soon we're going to have our next episode of the Pure series. And also keep your eyes out for the live streams. And if you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate a like, and if you loved it, feel free to subscribe. I'll see you guys.